Hello, everyone. On today's IRS Tax Refund update, as we continue to monitor the latest in regards to those tax refund delays, we have the latest tax return backlog numbers released by the IRS, and there is some concern based off the latest number for those of you who e-filed your returns and are still waiting on your refunds, so we'll take a look at that. Meanwhile, we'll cover the next batch of tax refunds scheduled for release this week, and we'll also take a look at one of the main reasons behind those refund freezes and recap some of those refund delay causes. Now, starting off with the latest set of data released by the IRS, which now has the backlog of unprocessed tax returns down to 5.1 million. Among those are paper returns, which dropped to 3.3 million, which is a decrease of 300,000 returns from the week prior. However, the concern is the numbers of the total unprocessed e-file returns, which has actually increased to now 1.8 million. Now, the last 2 weeks, that number had been holding at 1.7 million, and back in late September, that number was actually down to 1.6 million. So this latest update is alarming to the fact we're now in late October and we're still seeing this e-file backlog increase. It also raises the question on the accuracy of the backlog numbers being released by the IRS. As we reported earlier in the summer, we did believe they were underreporting the backlog numbers, and that was later confirmed in a congressional hearing. Now, we maintain even if there are errors at this point, there should be little to no e-file returns still awaiting processing, and it all but confirms this backlog will carry over into 2023. Now, turning to those of you still waiting on your amended tax returns, in the past week we saw another 100,000 amended returns be processed by the IRS, dropping the total down to 1.2 million unprocessed amended returns. So those numbers are remaining consistent and should be cleared by the end of the year. As a reminder for those waiting on refunds for amended returns, those will be issued by paper check even if you specify direct deposit, as the current IRS system is unable to issue direct deposits for amended returns. Meanwhile, the next batch of direct deposit refunds is scheduled to be transmitted and released by the IRS to bank accounts on Wednesday, October 26th. Do allow up until October 31st to receive that direct deposit in your account if you're part of this refund batch. The next batch of paper refunds, including those who filed amended returns, is scheduled for release on Friday, October 28th, and do allow 7 to 10 business days to receive that by mail. Also, in the latest update, we saw another decrease of employer tax returns to now 2.9 million unprocessed returns. Why this is important is there's still many of you waiting on the IRS to process your employer's wage information in order for them to continue processing your own tax return. If you received the 60-day notice from the IRS as seen here, you're more than likely among the impacted group. This is an issue that is impacting both e-file and paper return filers and has been one of the biggest causes of refund delays this year. We continue to see reports coming in of those refund freezes, which appear under code 810 on your tax transcripts. Now, as we've covered previously, there are a variety of reasons this is happening, but one of the consistent reasons when it comes to this is for those self-employed claiming COVID sick credits. Now, this has become a source of concern as reports of some fraudulently claiming those credits on their tax returns, which is going to cause delays for those of you legitimately claiming them. Now, if there's an issue claiming COVID sick credits, you're more than likely going to receive the letter as seen on the left-hand side of the screen, informing you the IRS is not able to process your claim and advising you to submit IRS Form 7202 as seen on the right-hand side of the screen, providing further documentation in regards to those credits. COVID sick credits allow eligible self-employed individuals due to COVID-19 who are unable to work or telework for reasons relating to their own health or to care for a family member to claim refundable tax credits to offset their federal income tax. Unfortunately, we've seen instances online of people attempting to claim this credit when they were not eligible are indicating their tax preparer incorrectly claimed this. The IRS is thoroughly examining those returns claiming COVID sick credit, which will cause delays. Reports continue to come in also that the IRS refund status tracker is not properly displaying the most up-to-date information, even after someone has received their tax refund. For the most up-to-date information on the status of your tax return and refund, you'll want to access your tax transcript as seen here on the right side of the screen. We've previously posted step-by-step instructions on how to access your transcripts if you've not done so already. Let us know in the comments section below about your ongoing tax issue, including when and how you filed your tax return. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.